Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a current GBTC holder, this video is for you. If you currently hold GBTC shares in your 401k, in your IRA, and you are worried about the current condition of your investment, stick around because I plan to bring you some peace of mind about your current situation. My name is Laura. I trade stocks, I trade auctions, I trade crypto, but overall, I'm a long-term investor. I created this channel because I want to bring you the latest news, some entertainment, but mostly education about investing, so you can become a better investor, not only in 2023, but also going forward. I recently stumbled on this Twitter space organized by David Bailey, and it had to do with GBTC shares and GBTC shareholders. I didn't listen to the entire Twitter space, to be completely honest with you, but the portion that I listened to were the statements of people who were affected by the price of GBTC shares. And these were people that invested in GBTC shares in their 401k, in their IRA, and they were simply devastated by the performance of their investment. So I thought about making this video to sort of bring those people some peace of mind about the current condition of their investment. So going back to the fundamentals, most likely, if you are a GBTC holder, if you have this investment in your 401k, in your IRA, at the time that you were sold this investment, you were told that this was the only way for you to get exposure to Bitcoin and the Bitcoin performance over time. Well, that still stands true. Even though the GBTC share price have basically tumbled severely lately, that is due to several factors which we're going to discuss in this video. But most likely, I do expect that as Bitcoin price recovers, that the GBTC share price is going to recover as well. And if you know Bitcoin, if you have been following this crypto for some time, you know about the 4-year cycles, and you know that the price will eventually recover from the value that is currently at today. So in my opinion, at least, and this is not financial advice, I don't see a future where we might see Bitcoin recovering in price, but the price of GBTC not going up as well, closing in the discount, if you will. And at some point, I do expect that at the top of the bull market, when there is all this FOMO of Bitcoin going around, we might even see GBTC trading at a premium again. So that is the assumption. If Bitcoin price goes up, GBTC price will mostly recover. Okay, so with that, let's talk about the real risk of GBTC. And for that, let's go back to the whiteboard. So going back to the whiteboard here, we have DCG. DCG is the parent company for Grayscale and for Genesis. Back in 2021, Genesis have loaned a lot of money to other crypto institutions. Something over the tune of $100 billion was loaned in just 2021 alone. Those other crypto institutions are, among others, 3 Arrows Capital, BlockFi, Celsius. Now, we all know what happened to those crypto institutions. They filed for bankruptcy. Now, what that means is that Genesis have very little probability of getting that money back. So they are certainly in a very dire situation at the moment. What we're also learning is that there is a loan outstanding between DCG and Genesis, something around the tune of $1.1 billion. Now, we don't know the conditions of that loan. We don't know if it is callable or not. But what happens is, if Genesis files for bankruptcy and that loan is callable, DCG will be forced to pay that loan back. Now, we don't know what the condition of DCG is. We don't know if they are going to be able to cover that loan. That might put DCG at a risk of bankruptcy themselves. But we know at the very least, since they are also a very large shareholder of GBTC shares, that they're probably going to be forced to sell those shares, which is going to impact the price of GBTC in a negative way. But going back to the worst case scenario, if DCG is forced to file for bankruptcy, that's going to mean that they're no longer going to be able to sponsor the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. And in other words, the GBTC trust is going to have to be liquidated. Okay, so now that we have explained all of this, what does it mean for you as an investor? What happens if the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust gets liquidated? Well, at the very least, it is not a good position to be in. As an investor, you want to be able to decide when you want to get in and when you want to get out. If the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust get liquidated, you're basically going to be forced to get out of that investment. And if you are at a loss, you're basically going to lose your money without giving enough opportunity for this investment to perform. So what can you do? Well, that takes me back to the beginning of this video where I was telling you about this Twitter space that I was listening in. This Twitter space was organized by David Bailey. What David is trying to do, he's trying to organize other shareholders of GBTC so they can all come together and find a better future for the trust. I will include in the description of this video a link where you can find more information about this. The link is redeemgbtc.com. If you go to that link, you're gonna find more information about what they're trying to do. They're basically trying to establish 3 goals for this. Number 1, a credible path to redemptions that minimizes the impact on the Bitcoin market. Number 2, a reduction of the management fees. And number 3, a change in management and a competitive bidding process for new trust sponsors. Now, let me be clear about this. I am not a GBTC shareholder. I don't hold any GBTC shares, and this video is by no means investment advice. But if I were in your shoes, if you right now are a current shareholder of GBTC, I will strongly encourage you to go to this link and just revise the information that they have to offer over there. I think that the best bet that you can take right now as a GBTC shareholder is to at least be isolated from all of the DCG and Genesis situation that is going on right now. You definitely don't want to be at a risk of the Bitcoin Grayscale Trust being liquidated. And at the very least, if they are able to find a new sponsor, at least you're going to pay lower fees. And like they say, they're going to be trying to find a path to redemptions. Now, if they are able to do that, we don't know that yet. And that is a topic for another video. But like I said, at the very least, you want to be isolated from all of this situation that is going on currently with DCG and Genesis. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support to this channel. I will continue giving you information on this story as it develops. I will continue to bring you new videos. So if you like content like this, I will highly appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, because that strongly supports my channel. And with that, we are all in this together. We are a big crypto family. I know that you have invested in GBTC because you want to be able to get beneficiated from the performance of Bitcoin over time. And I think that with this path forward, if a new sponsor gets found, then there is a chance for you to be able to come up on top with your investment. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.